Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Astlibra. Last time we smashed a bunch of very large, angry cauldrons, eventually. And now we'll see what else there is to do in the Acrosinon Cup. Of course, once again, this is going to give us a bit of a spoiler about upcoming enemies, but I mean, that's just how the game is presented. Not my fault. Bullfight. Are we actually fighting something bull-like for a small medal? Okay. Hand power. For an attack power card. Alright. Lizard's Lair for a magical crystal. Poison Rain for the Masamune sword. Okay. And increased production system for another trinket slot. Will we actually be able to do this one? Are any of these going to be quite as tough as the Cauldron challenge? Although I suppose ultimately, if I had just thought about and been willing to expend some more of those bombs at the end of the day, I could have done that much more easily. Anyway, let's just start from the top as usual. And if anything seems unreasonable, we'll skip it, maybe. Or maybe not. Defeat your opponent. Okay. No time limit, no extra, no damage clauses or anything. Okay, these enemies seem absolutely reasonable. Okay, I didn't realize what was going on. I was only looking at my health and didn't realize the stupid bull was actually charging me down. What the heck? Oh, my stupid shield is broken. That's super annoying. This takes so long to recover. Okay. I also forgot that I unequipped all of my buffing spells. Oh, you're... yeah. Wait. Okay. Didn't charge forward very far at all. Odd little animation that they're doing before they... or as they prepare to charge. Uh-oh. Okay, you're just... face planting. And I guess they can interrupt their charge. It's not a fixed distance. Are we done? Not yet. They're so silly looking. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. No! I'm so stupid. Okay. I don't know what I was doing there. But basically, these enemies are an absolute joke. Come on. And I only died because I didn't feel like healing. I know, I have 75 healing thingies, but still. I didn't want to take these guys seriously enough. So there we go. Oh, okay. Something made me bleed. I love when that happens. Of course, individually, none of their attacks are a real problem. And it's only ever a problem because when there's basically more than one enemy doing anything at a time, it's just impossible to keep track. Their animations are gonna overlap. There's gonna be so much visual clutter that I won't be able to tell when, you know, another attack is coming out. Should I just heal? I mean, yeah, I guess, before I have to restart over yet again. That would just be very silly. Also there, I didn't block because I guess my character once again decided that, or the game decided that obviously I was intending to do some sort of weird forward slashing attack. Charging attack. There we go. Oh, just utter chaos with all of those different enemies attacking all at the same time. Yes. Thanks for the small metal. Looking forward to having to fight those enemies without taking a hit. That would suck. Right, and of course in the arena we never get any XP. Oh, you know what? What probably didn't help is the fact that the fire dagger moves you forward as you attack. I don't know if I really noticed, again, with, you know, everything that was going on. I probably just didn't. But that certainly did not help. Hand power. Okay, hand me the power, please. Oh, hi there. Well, that's a spoiler. That's definitely going to be a boss or mini-boss in the upcoming chapter. Defeat your opponent. I will try. Okay, the hands are fire elemental. Which means if I could manage ever to not get constantly hit. Okay, we broke that hand, that helps. Okay. Am I not supposed to also delete enemy projectiles with all of my attacks? Okay, we're dying here, but that's fine. Do we not have that equipped? No. We're supposed to have it equipped. That's what I thought. Okay, so I guess my timing wasn't quite right for that. Also, what about this other thing? Energy drain, right. That was built into... Alright, we don't want to use the fire dagger here, obviously. I guess we could use the icicle spear, but then we wouldn't... sure, whatever. We wouldn't use... we wouldn't be able to use a shield, and I definitely want to be able to block here. We can go ahead and just equip energy drain, I suppose. And the superior armor at that, if we're not gaining experience here anyway. This one... Okay, yeah, no, that should work just fine, honestly. I don't have the extra water damage equipped. I suppose if I still struggle with this, now that I've actually equipped proper equipment, I can consider that as well, but for now, I think we'll just go with what we have. And just make sure to block anything that's easy enough to block. Okay, this time I definitely think I deleted the projectiles, yeah. Nope. Well, that's not optimal, and there I charged, but almost saved myself and stayed on the platform. Okay, but we've already mostly destroyed this hand here. Oh, we're being pushed back by that. Interesting. Okay. Not entirely sure what we're attacking here, but it's weak to fire, and we're attacking it. Okay. Well, that was a whiff. Alright, we destroyed another part, and actually we just killed the entire thing. Huh. I thought we would have to destroy both hands, but maybe once you destroy at least one of the hands, the body becomes attackable, and that's what I was destroying there. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more of a chance to actually look at what that enemy is and how that works when we fight it for real. Yay, a single attack power card. What an epic reward. I suppose it's fine. It's something. Can't really complain too much about a free... Well, not exactly free, but, you know, but any stat increase. Alright, magical crystal for Lizard's Lair. Let's see. Lizards might be fire elemental. I guess we'll see. No, I guess maybe they're more water-based here. Also, nothing on this side. Okay, good to know. There's a time limit this time. They are indeed water elemental, so I guess this is where we actually switch to... I mean, might as well switch to Gram. Which is indeed from Norse mythology. I should probably know that, but... I mean, now I do. I guess we'll keep this armor on for now. Oh, that's nice. And of course I don't know any of their attack animations yet, but oh, that's that Phoenix magic is shredding right through them. I love it. Okay, I'm also taking continuous damage from something here. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Or more to the point, no idea what the enemies are doing. Oh my god, okay, I was pressing up instead of down to block. That was weird. Don't know if I've ever done that before. Otherwise I would have perfectly blocked that. Well, not perfectly necessarily, but I would have blocked that just fine and not died to that lizard's sword attack. I think that's what killed me anyway. Alright. Okay, so those lizards can shoot some sort of shockwave kind of attack. But they can also swing their sword. Okay. The lizard men, I think. I mean, not these big lizards. Oh god, I so hate it when I do the charge attack without intending to, and I never intend to. Of course. That's why would I? Okay. When you're just petrified like that, you can't block. You just have to take the hits. That's not great. Not sure why the second attempt went so much more poorly. Probably just because that's always how it is. Okay, so it looks like those big guys, let's call them basilisks, I guess, just petrify you. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, they are water elemental enemies. Unintentional charge again, wonderful. And I get petrified without taking damage. Okay. And I guess I prefer being petrified without taking damage instead of also taking damage at the same time. But I'm still not entirely sure what does it. Is it just... Okay, no, I still don't know. I'm especially confused now because I didn't even think I was hit by anything, but clearly I was. I mean, I see them slamming down their tail and creating some sort of earth projectiles with that as well. Ah, it's probably this, honestly? I don't know. I guess it wasn't because I was hit by it but not petrified, so who knows. But that is another attack that they do at least. Well, could you not jump away? I need to kind of kill you here. Also, what are hitboxes? I was clearly underneath your platform and still you somehow hit me with that. Extremely upsetting. And, okay, you just petrified me. That's fine though. Nice. I mean, I was asking for it there. Once again, not healing. It's not like I'm not realizing that I'm about to die, by the way, in case that was unclear. I just refuse to heal because I don't take these seriously for some reason. I know. It makes no sense. Okay, once again, I get petrified by something and I have absolutely no idea what, because it's not something that damages me, apparently. It's not something that makes sense for me to get hit by. Is it actually the little guys? The little guys being the ones that are still bigger than me, but, you know, all relatively speaking here. so satisfying when you can actually just get one of these Phoenix magics to go off. That's not exactly what I meant to do, but again, I got butterflied by something. Looking forward to actually fighting these out in the wild, where I maybe get a chance to just observe what they do. No, not like this. There we go. Huh? Oh, really? Do we have to destroy that? Please just jump. Why can't I double jump? Dude, this is... Ugh. Something was eating my input there, I guess because I was underwater, moving slowly and on the slope. So I was in the process of sliding down or something, and I couldn't double jump. It just felt kind of weird there, but whatever. At least the time limit here was absolutely no problem. Much unlike that cauldron smashing challenge. Okay, anyway. So far I've been mostly fighting with myself and my own stubbornness. Let's see how Poison Rain works out for us. So that sounds lovely. Defeat opponent. No time limit, no nothing. Just deal with the Poison Rain, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, I see it. We're already poisoned. Probably should try to move to the side here and, you know, take on these enemies. Not all from all sides, all at the same time. Go. Here we cannot block anymore. We got dark elemental enemies here. We got wind elemental enemies. So we want to use that. And that should just work pretty nicely against all of them because they're flying. Uh-oh. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here, but maybe I'm winning? I don't know. Yeah, no. I guess I didn't stay stunned forever. But, I mean, that basically just works. I suppose since I'm not fighting anything specifically weak to fire, I might as well just use my strongest weapon. And, yeah, everything else should be fine. Skills are fine. Basically, I just need to spam earth magic. Maybe get away from, you know, from the middle of things. So I have a little bit more room to breathe. But otherwise, aggression seems like it would do the trick here. I will get poisoned almost certainly, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I guess I do have antidote. Theoretically. If I was actually willing to use resources, okay. Right into that guy. Okay. Need to get poisoned as well. These guys are very tanky, by the way. Yeah, okay. They're very, very tanky. My god. I suppose I can equip something that's actually dealing good damage against them. If they're the biggest problem there, that would make sense. Ancient Hammer, though. Is that two-handed? No, it's actually one-handed. Okay. Damage is decent. I mean, that should work just fine. Karen Magic. Well, we obviously never need Art of Thievery here because there are no item drops, so we can do that for better earth damage and... Okay, let's see if that makes enough of a difference. No. Crossing on Cup, please. Poison Rain. It's just the two of those big guys, right? The rest of them are just basically cannon fodder. I always do that apparently, where I make sure... Oh god. Okay. Make sure to get hit by absolutely everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna get killed here. Let's try that again. So let's not jump into the first wing attack. That would be a decent strategy, I would say. Maybe try to bait it out, but also block. Or they just attack anyway. Okay. Hit by it anyway. But I mean, as long as we just take normal damage, it's fine. Sure. Okay. Shield is broken, so let's head out of there. Maybe just deal with some of these weak enemies that nonetheless get a bunch of damage in. But they're easy enough to deal with even when we're not using their weakness against them. Ah, sure. Let's just heal up. Okay, those guys just do a little claw attack. Easy enough to dodge when you see it coming. AKA when you're not currently using any of your own attacks. Okay, yeah, they caused the poison rain. Oh no, that missed. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. They have a bunch of different attacks, don't they? But when it's only two of them, I mean, it's still a bit chaotic. But at least they kind of synchronize their attacks. In fact, they perfectly synchronize their attacks for some reason. What's up with that? Oh, I guess they're a little bit out of sync now. Can you stun them again? Not easily. Oh god. Please just block. Thank you. Okay. Now they use that, which seems much easier to deal with than everything else because it's very short duration. We're about to stun again, maybe? Yes, one of them anyway, or maybe both. Well, they're both stunned. And they're dead. Okay. Wow, that was a little bit tough. I wonder in what capacity we're going to be fighting those, or, you know, in what numbers. Just because they're so extremely tanky. Well, maybe it was worth it for Masamune, the legendary katana. One of the legendary katanas, anyway. No element. An oriental longsword made for cutting. Like most swords. A lost masterpiece. Okay, I mean, it's very good attack power. It's two-handed. So it's not that good, actually. Very long range, I mean, fair enough. Reasonably fast. Actually quite fast for its reach, and it looks like it reaches behind you on some attacks. So yeah. But unfortunately, like all weapons, like all two-handed weapons, it comes with the incredible downside of not being able to block. So I'm not gonna use it. That's just the sad truth of it. Okay, we're just gonna go for a default set of equipment here. As in, my strongest one-handed weapon right now. Strongest weapon, period. And we'll see... We'll adjust accordingly if we need to. Increased production system. Something about item spawning mechanisms? Item spawning enemies? Item spawning? Enemy spawning, I mean. Anyway, increased production system for another trinket slot. So... this could be a problem. Defeat your opponents within the time limit. Okay. Some sort of lich or something here. They are dark elemental, unsurprisingly perhaps, when you look at them. Oh, there are multiple of them. And they are indeed spawning enemies. And they're also pretty tanky themselves. We do have a good amount of time though. Is that a total of 3 of them? Or do we not see the whole picture here? It's a bit hard to say. Also, aren't we supposed to absorb damage while using summoning skills? Or possession skills? Maybe we don't have that equipped right now. So I'm certainly not seeing that effect. Oh, we're poisoned. Wonderful. How did that happen? Who knows? Let's actually use that because I feel like we were doing alright for a while here. Okay. I suppose... no, well, it's fine. I could change stuff to where I'm actually using... or actually equip buffing spells. Or I could just keep doing this. It's basically working. Oh, wait. It was working until it wasn't. What damaged me? Oh no. I'm probably gonna die. I didn't die. Okay, we killed one of them. That should probably help quite a bit. I think the time limit should not matter here. Okay, another one. Oh, crap. I thought I was kind of safe underneath that platform, but I was just not safe from that lightning. Come on, please. Stop wasting time. There we got him. Okay. And now it's just the remaining enemies here. Let's not get clobbered by them. There. That works just fine. Oh, we even got one of these. And that was not the last enemy? Come on. Thankfully, the timer is absolutely no issue here. Oh, I just had another venom lizard guy over here. Ah, that's fine. Don't even need magic for you. There we go. Okay. I mean, I had to heal a couple of times, I suppose, but ultimately they look much more frightening, much more intimidating than they really were. Nice. It's the first time in a while. Ooh, yeah, nice. The first time in a while that we've actually completed a whole cup in the arena all in one go. Another trinket slot. Wow, what do I even do with this power? Equip another trinket, probably. Oh, we need to use it first. Right. And now we actually have a 5th trinket slot. Crazy. Bleeding and paralysis resistance, and some agility. I mean, honestly, bleeding and paralysis both are pretty annoying. So that's maybe not a bad thing. 20 ST, 15 magical power. Magic is quite powerful as it is. Making it even better? Sure. Just a bunch of HP? I mean, nah. I did unequip this at one point. I could go back for it. Seriously, the -5 defense shouldn't matter. Bleeding, blind, and paralysis resistance. And 8 defense. We haven't really encountered anything that blinded me, have we? I don't think so. Maybe that's going to be a thing from now on? I mean, it's more... No, it's the same amount of overall resistance, actually, so never mind. Just defense instead of agility. I don't know that blind is going to be such a problem. I mean, I guess if it turns out that it is, I can always go for it instead. And for now, just go with this. Just, you know, put on something a bit more defensive for a change. Also, of course, we want to start working on this now. Right, we want to work on this. So we did have energy drain on. Is it just not working the arena, or was my timing so bad, or did I actually absorb some health every now and then, and I just... there was just too much chaos going on for me to actually notice. I suppose it's all possible. Anyway, that was the arena. Okay. That went alright, I suppose, all in all. Could have gone better if I had been a bit less stupid. Can we please... Oh. Right, I'll eventually remember. Well, I guess I mostly remember when I actually think about it. The layout of this place. It's not that complicated. It's just not particularly obvious, I guess. Are you ready? I mean, I think so, right? We crafted everything from the previous area, we got all the materials. We just need to finish leveling everything, but we're done with the arena, so... Oh, no. No. Hold on. We have to investigate the painting. What am I doing? Because if that does transport me to some optional area that I guess was available, was accessible right after we acquired the Goblin Key, which was a while ago. But still. Study the painting. Oh, yep. And studying the painting just transports us to a Halloween world. What? Are we inside the painting? Who would have seen that coming? If you're going forward, be careful. Whatever lies ahead feels far from normal. If you have any other business, don't go. I'm warning you. Oh. Yes. So, of course, we'll see if this is actually super tough. Okay, it's... The enemy damage is certainly concerning, but they die easily enough. Oh. No. Wait. Okay, we're back. So, full disclosure, this is the next day. I actually kept playing after dying here last time. I think I just died to the first couple of enemies, didn't I? And then, of course, I hadn't saved, so I had to redo the entire arena, which wasn't a huge problem, ultimately, because I knew the basic strategies, but I was also getting impatient, so I had to retry a couple of times. Each time, well, most of the times. Most of the rounds. And that didn't help my mood. I was pretty salty after that, and then it didn't help that this place is just ridiculous. I mean, the enemies deal just so much damage. They're easy enough to kill, interestingly enough. But the damage they deal is just unreasonable. And I ended up making it, spoilers, all the way to the end of this section. And to whatever is waiting at the end of it. And it ended up being a very long episode, and I was getting saltier and saltier, and it was just not a good time for anyone. So I scrapped most of that recording. I decided to just try again. Yeah, I really hate these little bastards. It's just... they're so awkward to fight. I mean... you can see it. Their projectiles just deal so much damage. And unfortunately, they shoot them so frequently and so unerringly, unless you can break them, they will just continue firing those stars. So... oh. Okay. So yeah, going in for the melee attacks is just extremely risky, but you have to do it, obviously. And then we have these guys. I don't even know if we... guys or girls? I don't know. I don't know if we even saw these last time, or if I just died to the first couple of bats. Anyway, these are much easier to deal with, I feel. They create that lightning in one location. But yeah, even though they look kind of big and imposing compared to the bats, they die as easily, if not more easily, because we can't just actually pretty much sit there and deal damage to them. Oh god, okay, that was tight. And then we got these pumpkins. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it that far last time. Ah, I had not seen... please don't kill me. I hadn't seen the star. It's surprisingly easy to miss those, I feel. I mean, they're kind of visible, but also they're not super big and, you know, a little bit... oh, what do we do? Oh god, I didn't have the fuel for this. There we go. What are you gonna do next? Okay, that one again. You know, let's play it a little bit safe. They have two attacks. This forward paralyzing lightning and then that barrage, which I much prefer. They're also... oh, did I kill it? No, I didn't. That's weird. I don't think you're supposed to be able to move past them. Or at least that's what I thought. But maybe I'm just wrong. Huh. Okay, anyway, this is extremely awkward. No, I'm dead. Ah, okay. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice a Mocking Doll, thank you. Thanks for asking. It's fine. Oh no, it starts. It begins again. Honestly, the biggest annoyance is that you have to run back every single time, and I don't think there's a closer save point than this. I mean, is there? Maybe it's ever so slightly closer from our house. I mean, it's we just have to go through here, and in here is the painting, which is clearly just some sort of, you know, tongue-in-cheek joke, almost. Is this closer? I don't know. It might be. I guess I'm gonna save here. Yeah, sure. Might as well save over that one. No, it's fine. And then we just have to run in a straight line. It's probably not any faster. Anyway, so yeah, it's the enemies don't drop anything except for money. Not even... do they even drop... oh, well. Not now. Wait. Okay, we're already here. Yeah, I guess maybe this is a little bit faster. Do they drop crystals even, or force? Oh god, I immediately run into the stars. Yeah, they do drop force, okay. I don't even know if they drop a lot. They give experience and money and force, but no items as far as I can tell. Pretty sure I didn't get a single... oh no, a single drop. Anyway, yeah, this is tough, but this is also all there is to this. That's not what I want to do at all. And the best I can do is try to dodge the stars as best as I can by virtue of getting a feel for when the next one's going to come out, mostly. And then also eating lots of fruit, which is very healthy. I could be using a weapon that's dealing light damage, because, well, 2/3 of the types of enemies here, and by far the largest number of the enemies, in absolute terms, are weak to light. It's just the pumpkins that are weak to water? No, what is it? Or is it wind, actually? I think it's wind there. I think they're earth elements, not fire, like you might think. Although I suppose they're using kind of lightning attacks, if anything. so it's weird. Okay. Anyway, slow and steady does tend to win the race. Oh god. Okay. I don't know when the next star is gonna come. That's a problem. There we go, I saw it. And that should finish it off. Okay. That's gonna be done. Attack. Do I have the tiger? I do. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I thought these things are... Yeah, they are supposed to block you. So, I don't know how I managed to move through its hitbox last time. That's definitely not how it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure they're intended as roadblocks here. I mean, they obviously are intended as roadblocks to force you to, you know, stick around and deal with the enemies. Okay, that's just unfortunate. Oh god, that's also unfortunate. You know what? I'm just gonna run. Yeah, you get the... What is that background music? This is obviously... I don't know if this came out as a Halloween-themed DLC, you know, free DLC or something. I could see that being the case. So it's obviously not to be taken super seriously. My god, okay, I don't remember ever having that much trouble with that particular first set of enemies. After the first couple of times, anyway. Okay, I kind of hate that he keeps doing that attack now. Points for this. No, I don't have do anything for this. There we go. Kind of. Okay. Let's eat a fruit. Should have waited. Oh, that's okay, actually. He missed me with all those. Hey, we learned a fruit. Right, okay. That's nice. That is from the Fire Dagger, of course. And yeah, I had... During the arena refight specifically, I guess, I have been, you know, looking at my skills again, or my spells, because of course I needed to swap stuff around for efficiency, and so that's the first time I think that it really consciously occurred to me that we were obviously missing the fire version of these elemental enhancing skills, and that it would probably be a freat, you know, to be in theme with the rest of them. And yeah, because it was obviously going to be, or almost certainly going to be, above the rest of them. I was starting to wonder if maybe I had just missed it somewhere, somehow, much earlier in the game, if that was supposed to be the first one we ever got. But also I thought, I mean, how? Where would it have been? To my knowledge, I've seen all the craftable items, gotten all the treasures up to this point. At least, you know, in the chapters themselves. And, yeah. But then I also remembered that we just had acquired 2 fire-based weapons, Fire Dagger, and the Cursed Sword Gram, or Gram, which is from Norse mythology, of course. I should have known that. And I expected Ifrit to come from this, but well, it was Fire Dagger, so either way works. Yeah. So we can now just swap over to this one. Obviously, fire is not going to help here at all. But it's also not going to hurt, surprisingly. Okay, that armor is coming along nicely. Don't have a shield to work towards now. Okay, let's just keep going and let's not immediately die, if possible. Oh god. Let's not immediately die. Ugh. Okay. I'm doing a terrible job not immediately dying. Yikes. Thankfully the bats can be lured over while the pumpkins cannot move at all. Nope, nope. Yeah, what was I supposed to do there? Oh my god. Wait. Also, the bats have a pretty limited aggro range, it seems like. They will stop following you pretty quickly. But these magicians, or, yeah, I mean, what are they? They have very long legs, They sit on a weird throne thing of hands, and I don't know. They hold a big pumpkin because of course they would. Not sure what's going on with their face. Is it even a face or is it a mask? I don't know. Either way, kind of freaky, kind of cool, I guess. The pumpkin definitely sells the whole outfit. But yeah, those seem to have pretty much infinite aggro range and will just come floating toward you, basically, across half the map, if not the entirety of the map. So sometimes, as you saw, while we're trying to just lure over the bats. See, that bat is not coming. Now it's coming, but now it's already stopped. So, oh god, I landed right on that. Wonderful. Yeah. Well, you're paralyzed, which thankfully only lasts a very short time. But while you're paralyzed, you're moving much more slowly, of course, so that makes it awkward to gauge the distance of your jump, of your dodge. Is that two of those guys stacked on top of each other? I think so. Interesting. Oh boy. That was chaotic, but it kind of worked, I guess. Alright. Triple kill. Nice. Should get the stun here before we can do something again. Okay, good. Okay. Delete all of that, and we acquire magic crystals from maxing out the armor, I believe. Of course, what else would it be? Well, it could have been the sword, technically, but it wasn't. Okay, and with that we go back to this, which is less health. 44 health. It's not nothing. We get ever so slightly more armor. We get the energy drain. That might actually really help, because that is too expensive to otherwise equip. I mean, I could technically make room for it, I suppose, but getting it for free is real nice. And we're only missing some health this way. Right, this is getting close. Don't we have... Okay, we have some. Doesn't it normally show an arrow next to grow as soon as we can buy anything? No, not sure why that didn't update, because obviously we can't afford all of these things. You know, any little bit helps at this point. Right, we kind of want to make our way over here. Give me more red, please. That's fine, we can spend red. That's purple, not red. More speed? I mean, sure. More green? Sure. There's a blue spell. Some sort of chameleon frog thing. But I'm pretty sure we determined that we have to go over that way in order to access, that whole back row. And then in turn make our way to these skills. Yeah, so we should focus on this path. If we can. Anyway, probably gonna die pretty soon here. That's just what I tend to do. Almost tempted to head out of here and save. But then that wouldn't mean respawning everything, of course. I don't really want to do that. I don't actually want to do that, you know? I almost kind of want to do that. Oh god. Oh, there was a bat stacked on top of this demon lady. And the next pumpkin is coming. Let's just hang back from that at least. Digging Master's Finesse. Okay, I don't think I had unlocked this even last time. Maybe I switched to something that wasn't Curse or Calm. Digging Master's Finesse. I mean, I can only assume that helps with your haul from digging points. Significantly increased digging power. Okay, so I mean, that's nice. It's obviously not going to help here. So what are we going to use instead? There is Masamune, but not being able to block is extremely sketchy here. We don't really have a very good light weapon, is the problem. The closest thing is this thing, but it attacks very awkwardly. And I don't know if it helps that much. We could always go for the wind axe against the pumpkins. Or we could just go with this thing. Just for much better attack power. That's probably the play here. Deal, you know, with the enemies mostly in terms of, you know, with the enemy's weaknesses, mostly in terms of spells. Yeah, I mean, killing this thing pretty quickly, actually. Okay, that works. That should work. Oh god, we got a bat. Please come over here. I'll be trying to dodge everything. Thankfully, the pumpkins don't shoot you from super far away. Like, they give up pretty quickly on you. Just awkwardly wait for this bat. I suppose we technically have a ranged attack here, thanks to Shiro. Oh, don't jump into that. Yeah, we're actually killing these things pretty quickly with the hammer. Okay, we got double pumpkin here. Deleted projectiles a bit early there. Huh. It's interesting that they put two back-to-back here, as if that's somehow an extra challenge. But the second one doesn't even start shooting you while you're in melee range with the other, so... kinda doesn't matter. We're just absolutely wrecking this guy. Jesus. Are we already through? We are absolutely not already through. Okay, there's gonna be another projectile. Got two more of those guys, so yep. Oh no. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's awkward. I don't think my spell hit either of the magicians. Okay. I'm really surprised that worked as well as it did. Holy crap. Oh. Did we make it through? No. Not yet. Oh, alright. I forgot about the swarm of bats. That is so bad. That's so awkward. Okay, we managed to lure a single one over. Oh god. Didn't expect to land on that. The tail end of that projectile. Can we? Actually, can we just cheese it like this? You know what? Even in my... Or, I suppose because of my salty and exhausted state last time, I didn't even think of doing, you know, cheap strategies like that. That is... I can't tell. What is my damage? How much damage is that? It doesn't... I can't tell. Okay, we eventually did kill the pumpkin, so that worked. Okay, you have to press B to exit out of that. This item usage is just weird. Oh wait, can we actually do this? Hold on. That's actually not terrible damage. What was it, 270? 240? Get absolutely cheesed, you bastards. Can we just... Yep, we absolutely can. And it's hitting something? Still? It sounds like it does. This is crazy. Yep, it's definitely hitting something. Okay. There's one more left. Oh, stop it. Is that gonna hit? Maybe not. Nope, never mind, it hits. Oh, wow, yeah. No, it's not hitting anymore. You know what, that's fine. Probably. Right, that's surely the last one. The last of its kind. Oh, okay, that's not... Wouldn't it be funny if I died to this thing? Oh god. Immediately gets hit. Wouldn't it be absolutely hilarious if I died to this? Okay, I didn't, somehow. I think that's it. There should be some sort of monument coming up. Yeah, okay. Now, because I know what I know, because I've already done this technically, I haven't actually finished this area. I've only made it this far, but I know what's coming next. So, because I know, I think I'm gonna go for this. Yes, don't know what sturdy does, but we're gonna go for it. It's free. An hexagram for the energy drain. Yeah, I think I want that probably over a little bit of extra HP. Shield is fine. I don't know that any... Well, we won't be able to do much here. I don't know that any trinkets are really going to make a big difference here, but we're not going to benefit from Art of Thievery, so we're going to actually go for Tank for more health. And Undyne for more water damage. Because what's coming next is actually weak to water. And with that, we're basically done. Okay, wish me luck. Eh? Who is it? Who's there? More like, who are you? Aha, you're a human, right? Is this a ghost? I mean, she's floating. Otherwise, why would you think she's a ghost specifically? Who knows? Haha, I'm sure you'd love a cute little ghost friend like me, right? Crow-chan? Chan? This place is supposed to be close to the public, so how'd you get in? Well, we really just looked at a painting. I suppose we did use the goblin key to get into the building first. But yeah, that's part of what makes this whole thing so weird to me, is that, you know, it was available from... When was that? When was that? After chapter 1 or 2? Which one was the goblin chapter? Very early in the game, anyway. And obviously, this would have been completely impossible back then. Even now, it's, you know, the damage we deal, the damage we take is absurd. The damage we deal to the enemies seems reasonable enough, but yeah, the damage we take is just so much higher than in any of the main areas where we're supposed to be at this point. And then there's this, which is obviously a boss fight. I mean, spoilers. So, yeah. Anyway. Was it thanks to Crow-chan's powers? No, not primarily. My powers? Hey, since you came all this way, you can play with me. You're kinda cool, mister. Well, I suppose you could say I'm cool, but... I'm not talking about Crow-chan. Obviously. Mister, you're strong, aren't you? You've come this far, so you've got to be powerful. Come on, let's play. Play with me. When you say play, you can't mean doing this and that and... No, you're gonna fight me. Don't let your guard down just because I'm cute. I might not look it, but I'm real strong. You can't turn your blade towards a woman, right? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. We literally just fought a goddess. In the unlikely event of your victory, I'll give you an amazing reward. It's super amazing. What kind of reward? You can't mean doing this and that. It's an item. Crow-chan, you've got a dirty mind. Yeah, but only now. Conveniently. Right, that's how it is. If you're not gonna start, then I will. Well, bring it on then. Let's see if I can remember how these attacks work. Kind of. Apparently not really. I probably should heal, shouldn't I? I absolutely should. Everything here, needless to say, deals tremendous amounts of damage. Wait, it was always the one on the right. Okay, not this time, and I died. Yeah, certain attacks just deal so much damage that I instantly die, basically. And I was getting really salty when this first happened, and I just clicked through this because I wanted to reattempt it. I thought this was asking me to use a Mokion doll. I was really annoyed by it. And in fact, I had already used up a Mokion doll on the way here when the first time I made it this far. Before that, I had died so many times, just, you know, due to being too reckless, not taking my time enough, and obviously you saw that I basically had to take my time extremely with these enemies. But no, there is just a sneaky little unannounced quick save before the boss, so it allows you to just restart. But it also saves your equipment and everything, you know, in the state that it was, and that's why I prepared beforehand, because I didn't do that originally, of course, so I had to swap around equipment and spells every single time, and I was getting even more annoyed, because, spoilers, I didn't beat the boss. I attempted it many times, but I just decided that it wasn't happening. It was not a good time. So, yeah. Hopefully this is gonna go better. We're gonna restart, yes. And that just puts you right in the fight, which is, you know, very nice. Oh god. These raining stars are deceptively dangerous. Do we still... oh god. I need to block these. Do we still have the thing? Ah, I didn't change that. Yeah, that's maybe a mistake. Because I probably want Sylphid active at least. In fact, I could... oh god. I could have Sylphid and... oh, did I cancel it? Or did I never cast it? What's going on? And okay, we're getting sprayed by whatever the heck that nonsense was. Oh no, she's doing this attack. Need to get out of here. We're also poisoned? I don't actually know what poison does. Does it damage me? Better to get rid of it, I suppose. Yeah, these explosions are kind of bad. I'm just dead, yeah, okay. I don't know what's up with this attack. Maybe you need to hit her to make that stop. Honestly, I've only ever seen that... that was the second time I ever saw that in all of my previous attempts. I mean, yeah, as you can see, she sometimes does this Rain of Stars. Can I afford this? Maybe? I'm not actually sure that I can, even with full mana, because everything's more expensive than it seems. And also... okay, we can cast this. That's good, I guess. God, I'm trying to say so many different things all at once. And all my attempts... yeah, I don't even know what I started saying. Sorry about that. This is just a bit much. Anyway, she splits up, and... in all my oh, is it this? Okay, you have to... not die to the stars immediately. That's what's killing me. Cool. Anyway. What? I didn't mean to grow, what the heck? Right. So, after the first, you know, after you deal some damage to her, she splits into 3, and she does that a couple of times, and every single time on my previous attempt, maybe because it was actually like RNG seeded, it was the right one. The one on the right, that was the correct one, and, you know, hitting that instantly ends that phase. In this case, it seems like it's the middle one, right? So maybe that's just how it's always going to be. And then it was also, on the second time she did that, it was always the one on the left. On every single one of my attempts. I don't remember if it was the middle one after that. But obviously it's different this time. And maybe it was just a crazy coincidence last time, but it was like 5-6 times in a row that it worked out that way. Which seems a bit too much for just random chance, but, you know, it could be. Anyway, so that's a thing. And then, yeah, the very first time I died to her, actually, when I didn't know yet that there was going to be a quick save, and I was really annoyed when it happened. I mean, I didn't expect to win, obviously, after the difficulty of the enemies leading up to her. And I, you know, thought, well, okay, I'm just going to die here. You're not going to give me a save point? Great. Which, you know, didn't help with my already annoyed state at the time. Then, of course, I ended up dying to that unending barrage of stars because, yeah, apparently it must have been that phase. I just didn't know at the time. And while that's active, she's just going to continuously going to shoot those stars, and they're actually homing after you, and they deal so much damage, and there are too many of them to really just jump through and dodge them, so you have to block, pretty much. But then you're stuck in place and the next star is coming, so it's just, once it happens, you're dead. So you have to end that phase immediately, basically. I mean, she does sometimes summons stars like this, but that's manageable enough. Okay, we stun her. That's good. Let's increase our attack speed. Huh? What? Okay. Oh. I didn't realize that they had started doing their spray, because it's, you know, I was at point blank range and I literally could not see it coming out. I guess I could have looked at the other one, but, you know. After I took literally just one hit, I was already half dead, so not really a whole lot of time to react. Okay, oh, and this time I was hit by the super obvious one. That's bad, obviously. It's not really something you need to get hit by. Okay, I'm standing here. Yeah, and now they're doing the barrage. Just block all of that. It's fine. Oh, she's gonna split. And it's not... It was not the middle one. So I guess it is supposed to be just random every time. Okay. This is... I mean, it's... The way here went way much better. What the heck? Went way better than last time. But the boss fight itself is still rough. I guess I was hoping that it would just, you know, all my experience from last time would just translate into beating her on the second attempt or so. That's clearly not happening. But it's fine. We can do it. I mean, at first I thought her hit points were completely unreasonable, but they're not. They're fine. Okay. I probably should be dead, but, you know, it's just... Oh, I hit the correct one. So this time it was the one on the right. Who knows? There's just no rule to this one. Do I not have enough? There we go. Okay. The heart attack. So, heart attack. Is that the joke? Probably not. Because it probably wouldn't work in Japanese. Anyway, yeah. I don't know about that one. That one killed me twice in the past, and at the time it looked like... oh god. Oh, that's poison. Cool. That's more poison. Great. Nope. At the time it seemed like the hearts weren't blockable, and were also not being deleted by, you know, by summoning a spell. Oh god. Speaking of summoning, so she summons my favorite enemies in the universe. Just as an extra bonus, what happened? What hit me? I don't know what hit me. Please heal when I tell you to. Oh. She summons these bubbles sometimes, which are easy enough to dodge, at least by themselves. Obviously they deal... Needless to say, they deal absurd damage when they hit you. Nope, we cannot do anything, so... Good luck. Okay, just block. Hope for the best. Oh no, I should get out of here, because I don't trust these one bit. Oh no, they're bats. I think she sometimes unsummons her summons. There were explosions happening. I think maybe that was a rain of stars. I could not tell. I just saw the explosions, but not the stars themselves. There's just so much going on, man. It's ridiculous. Sure, let's restart. Oh man, I really wish I had... Do I even want both of these? I think I'm just gonna go with Sylphid for faster movement, and then just spam Killer Shark more. That might work out better for me, or equally well. And I do see the stars this time. I didn't mean to dash there, needless to say, because I never do. Also, I took damage. That's okay. Okay. I thought I blocked. Huh? No! Stop doing that! You moron. Sure, block every single one of these, I guess. Heal again. Okay, happened to hit the correct one again. Lucky. Am I doing this again? Stupid hearts. Gosh, so many pumpkins. Those explode into poison explosions, basically just when you get close enough to them. So really all you need to do is stay on the move, just run through them. Basically, you're going to trigger them, they're going to disappear. It's typically not a big deal. But as always, it's, you know, about the compounding of different things all happening simultaneously. Okay, we stunned her, that's good. She summoned bats, which is less good. Okay. Kill those quickly. Stupid water bubbles. Okay, stop quickly this time. Nope. Huh? That's absolutely not what I input. Here. I also need to heal. So of course, I do take the occasional stray hit from something that doesn't immediately kill me. Just to take it easy. Buff that. She's probably gonna split again pretty soon. Nice, that was a well-timed spell. Oh, wait, are we actually kicking her butt here? Not the spell I wanted to use, but hey, any spell's fine in this situation. I took so much damage. Oh my god. Please heal me. What are you doing? Heal again, probably. Okay, she's splitting. We hit the correct one. Okay, we got pumpkins, just run through them. Didn't get all of them though. I should not be here. Oh god. No, we don't have the mana for this. Block. Okay. And by mana I mean I died. What? What happened? Okay. Also, you obviously cannot even use Mocking Dolls in here, so you have to do this in one go. Which I find extremely insulting, because this is the one situation where I would actually be happy enough to use a doll, or even two, to just make it through. Ah, no. Not this again. I think I made it similarly far into the fight at one point, and then died. And that's when I gave up in frustration, basically. So, yeah. Good thing the same thing is not literally just repeating itself here. Anyway. It's fine. Don't get hit by random crap, please. Or by anything, for that matter, and I'm dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, when that flamethrower attack happens and you're just close to her, then good luck. If you happen to have enough ST to launch a spell, I suppose I could just make sure that I always save my ST for that kind of situation, rather than doing it as much as often. My God, I cannot speak it as often as possible, just for getting in extra damage. There we go. There's the shotgun flamethrower thing. Yeah, if that happens and you're close to her, then, or close to her pumpkin specifically, then good luck. That's this one. I guess either hitting the correct one or destroying both fakes is good enough to end that phase, which makes sense. Feels risky, maybe. I don't know, maybe that attack is not as bad as I think it is, but... Okay, it's these things. Get out of there. Okay. Alright. Flamethrower might be coming. I don't know, I guess it wasn't. Oh, it's stars. Oh god. Shooting stars. Please? Okay, sometimes I don't know why it just instantly cancels my spellcast. I don't know what hit me there. It's fine, just hang back a little bit. Eat some fruit. Okay, kind of suboptimal here. I'm gonna go self recast instead of damage. Flamethrower might be happening. Nope. Oh, it's bubbles. I didn't see those. Okay, that's fine. Trajectory was very advantageous here. Oh, this was a little bit close to the edge there, but still fine. Didn't quite trust those fireballs. Okay, just get away from the meteors. Nope. Okay. We could get a shotgun, we didn't. Okay, there's a shotgun, delete all of that nonsense. And we're getting aqua balls again. Oh no, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh no. I didn't realize she summoned. What a terrible place to run away to. No. Just leave those bats over there. It's fine. We don't need to be over there. Oh no. Oh no. What? I need to hit them though, as quickly as possible. I cannot hang back in that phase. But if I don't, I might just die, so that's just... That sucks. Just get lucky, I guess. Just hope that you get lucky. 5 minutes into the fight. Not a fan of that. Yeah, I'm sure there are ways to do it without necessarily dying, but it's so easy for that to happen. Just... Oh, okay, it was just doing that. How did I survive that? Huh? And see, sometimes I just end that phase instantly and it's no problem at all. Other times I just get shot in the face by one thing and I'm dead. I'm just dead. Okay, I guess this time the hearts weren't so bad. And maybe they actually do get deleted, I don't know. There's something about them though that's different. Okay, just make sure to blow those up for the most part. Oh, I'm taking damage from something because of course I have. More pumpkins already. Okay, sure. Just blow them all at the same time. Top off my health. As I take a star to the face. Okay, instantly got hit by something. I have no idea what. I think it might have just been a falling fireball that happened to be there when I was there. Jump into the stars. That's important. And a core aspect to my strategy. Okay, those might actually just go over my head, but you know, better safe than sorry. Oh god. It's fine. It was fine, somehow. Okay. Okay, we need to kind of kill that stupid bat. Maybe we just leave. There are more bats over here, but that's okay. Not really. Ultimately, they just make everything take way longer, which sucks. On familiars, because why not? How about some more familiars? How about running into that fireball as it hits the ground? This is bad. Oh god, this is so bad. You can't even stop to attack once? Okay. That's why I thought... That's why I wasn't a fan of that. Of the whole bat situation, because I knew I was likely to just die again anyway. But I also couldn't really afford to rush it at the same time. Anyway, is this weapon the optimal weapon here? Only because it hits the weakness sometimes? I don't know. Maybe not. The bubbles deal okay damage. That was a whiff. Okay. Yeah, just die. Just die. When she does that attack, you're just dead. I mean, that or the stars, honestly, because they come out instantly and will just be right in my face. I mean, it might be worth trying to use this instead. So that way we will maybe generate more ST. Honestly, the damage is pretty good, is it? It's not bad, but also... that was just the wrong one. I guess we actually did end the phase somehow. Maybe one of Shiro's stray projectiles happened to hit her. I really don't know what's better in terms of straight up DPS and also ST production, ST generation. Honestly, both probably works just fine. Hammer or wand. Maybe the wand feels more, or the hammer rather, feels more immediately impactful. But I'm not really sure that's the case. Oh god. Okay. Nope. That's not something you want to happen. Nope. I ran right into that. There are more bats. Another bad situation. A very bad situation even. Too bad we don't generate any ST from afar like this. Okay, run underneath that. Hit them with that spell, which doesn't even kill them. Wait. Okay. Block that. Okay. Kill one bat eventually after 5 minutes. Oh, and see, she just unsummons them when she decides to instant kill me. What was that? I literally couldn't move. I hit her once, her spell still comes out, and it just one-shots me. Or two-shots me, I don't know. I guess I was hit technically twice in extremely rapid succession, but like, yeah, after my attack, I'm stunned for just like a split second before I can move again, and that was just enough. I don't know. I think that's what happened. Happy heal again. Yeah, I should have. I know the moment I cast a spell, I knew I shouldn't have done it. That was not the right thing to do. Okay, and we're doing this again. Poison, for what it's worth. Do I? No. I'll hold on to my mana. Pumpkins. I think most of them blew up. Okay, all of them actually. It's good. I'm gonna cast Sylph. I think the spell got cancelled, maybe? No, it didn't get cancelled, actually. Never mind. Okay. I think that was an unlucky timing. No? What? Well, I was hoping to go in with my remaining ST to hit the bats and her. Dude. Never mind what I was hoping to do. Unfortunately, this is going basically the same way. This is starting to feel the exact same way it did the first time around, so I did not need to scrap that recording at all, it turns out. Or maybe I need to scrap this one as well. No, I'm not going to. This time we're in this together, I guess. Eventually, the stars are going to align, including the ones that she summons to kill me. Yeah, of course she did that. I mean, it's beneficial when I'm... In a way, it's beneficial when I'm underneath the pumpkins while that attack comes out. Okay. Jeez. Is she still casting? Wait. I still... Oh, and I still died, of course. I see. So, it's just that all three of her incarnations will do different things. Maybe the real one is always going to be the star caller. And that's why you want to hit the real one immediately, because it both ends the phase and also stops her from casting those stars. Because they are really... they're so bad. They're almost a death sentence, as we've seen plenty of times at this point. It's crazy that that just never was a problem. Except the very first time when I ever died to her. In my first series of attempts. She's already gone, alright. So, I mean... okay. Did I get poisoned? Yes. I still don't know what poison does. Does it just kill you after it expires? Because it certainly doesn't seem to be doing anything while it's ticking down. It gives you so much time. It's ridiculous. And pumpkins. Oh, did I never do this? Or what? Wait. I see the problem. The one time I forget to actually set something, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's bound to happen every now and then, I guess. Huh? Oh, no. Don't waste anti-toxins. Oh, stun her, but we got bats. We got bat news. I ran right into that star. Cool. Thank you, Autoblock, for saving my life. Though I kind of wish you did it more consistently, because there's certainly plenty of times when it seems like it should kick in, but it doesn't. Oh god. Block that, I guess. Heal. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the biggest problem, that it doesn't seem like you can block the hearts. Because that's, yeah, maybe they can be deleted like other projectiles, but certainly, I certainly never succeeded in actually blocking them with my shield, which is normally possible with every other attack, even when they're coming from above, so that... And now I keep forgetting to equip Sylve every time. Ah, okay, cool. And this time we just happened to hit the correct one somehow. Maybe with the bubble that was flying behind me. Oh, right. I also completely forgot to switch weapons. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's working. It was working just fine, or, you know. It wasn't working better with the hammer or anything, so. The hammer is... the wand is just fine. I should just stop talking entirely. Whenever I say that, though, I never actually do, so... Did I set Sylve? Yes, in this case I did. Okay. What am I doing? Don't run in there. in time. Apparently the game didn't think so. Kinda hate that those explosions linger just a little moment. Just a little bit longer than you think. Almost tempted to just throw Vijaya. I mean, I suppose I could do that. But did take out the bats. Okay, out of here. What are you... What? Why can those hit the ground so much faster than every single time? Okay. Next attempt. Okay, we actually absorbed the damage there. Perfect, just as planned. Oh, we actually got her. Avoid the hearts. Ah, still landed on the stupid fire. Okay, dodge all the stars. Nope. Okay, we blocked that, thankfully. Someone's familiar, so. Why don't those things just die? Block. Okay, I somehow wasn't hit by that. Huh. That hit me though. Okay. Can you not block these, or was the angle just wrong or something? Who knows? Okay, that could have been worse. Okay. Too much stuff is happening. Okay, wait. Block? Okay, we needed to block actually. Oh no. He absorbed all of that and got healed to fall. My god. Too bad we're still gonna die. Otherwise that would be an epic attempt. I got hit by something? Oh, okay. Got bubbles. Oh, hey. We also got a lot of money from something? She summons more familiars off screen. That's cool. Illusion. Ah, I see. Okay. Wait, actually huge. We got her immediately. Pumpkin Bomb. Pumpkin Bomb is perfectly fine. We got poisoned. That's not good. I don't mean to drop a bomb. Thank you very much. Please heal me. What are you doing? What is happening? I literally don't know what killed me. I meant to heal, accidentally somehow selected the bomb instead. Cancelled it. The heal didn't... Then I tried healing again and it didn't start the heal. I was running, I didn't see any projectiles near me, so I thought, okay, well, we're probably still gonna be good. And then I just died. The end. Except just kidding, we keep going. This is so much fun. Yes, I know, it's an optional challenge that is available early in the game. That doesn't mean you have to do it, but at the same time it means I have to do it. Because it's obviously possible to do. I've gotten so close. It's just a matter of not messing up, but also getting good luck, which is, you know, the part that sucks. The some attacks are just so awkward to deal with. What are you doing? Get sprayed with poison immediately and die. Okay, cool. Yeah, once you run away from her illusion phase, if you don't realize it's happening, for example, you're basically just screwed, because there's no chance that you will get close to her again, to her and her copies. Stunned almost instantly, which is interesting. Okay, he absorbed the block. We got illusions. We hit the correct one, just by sheer luck. If we hadn't, well, that would have been very likely death. Pumpkin bombs are fine. Oh, I think I just cancelled the attack. Good. It's actually maybe bad? No, it was still fine. Comet. Okay. Limited range comet, thankfully. Just top off. Sylph. Familiars, no. Okay, just... that sucks though. I mean, getting out of there is safe, but at what cost? The cost of safety is eternal torment. And probably still ultimately death. We don't have the XT for this. I don't think we... Oh god, yeah, well, okay. Just get hit by one heart and you're dead, because... I don't know what arrest is. It seems like it's similar to Petrify, and you just mash buttons and you snap out of it eventually, but, I mean... When you're in that literal rain of heart projectiles... It doesn't really help that much. Okay, got hit by the explosion again. My heal cancelled that way. Power through though. And of course, I cast the shark. Immediately get punished for it. That didn't really do anything, so we're just dead. Oh, you want to attack the illusion because you need to do that ASAP without even a split-second delay? Oh well, too bad. You're stuck in place for half a second now, and you're gonna get blasted in the face. And you're dead. Alright, block has been broken. It's not the spell I wanted to cast, but it's a spell, I guess. What? Oh, that's... of course. I did not mean to cast that spell at all. Okay. Is she gonna have some familiars, maybe? Yes. Ah. No, stop it. I hate that even blocking removes your ST, as if you were hit. Please? Okay. Just... help. Oh hey. The last of its kind. Stun. What happened to the bats? Who knows? Oh, no. Not what I meant to do. Okay, just keep blocking, it's fine. Nope. I didn't even see the bat there. Uh-huh. Wait, normally you can't hit the pumpkins. Okay, wait. We got the illusions. Just kill 2 of them immediately. Or not. Okay, wait, that somehow worked. It's a miracle. Yeah, pumpkins. Pumpkins are fine. We like pumpkins, kind of. Compared to other attacks, anyway. Pumpkins are mostly a non-issue. Oh god. I'm stupid. Didn't notice what was happening. Could have been really bad. Trigger the last pumpkin. Heal up. God. Get away from the stars, I guess. Get hit by the star anyway, I guess. Use up a spell. Only to need it immediately, no? Okay, okay. So they can be deleted by casting. It's just that they can't be blocked for reasons. Can we get another one final illusion phase, or oh god, we got summoned. We got summoned. It's worse. Oh, it is an illusion. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Seems perfectly fair to me. Yeah, I knew the shotgun was likely to come out. Nope. If you can't get two of them at the same time, I mean, as soon as you hit two of them, you instantly solve that phase, of course, because either you hit both illusions, or you hit an illusion and the correct one. But if you don't, you're basically just dead. That's what it comes down to. I don't know what to do about that. I really hate that poison spell spray comes out for such a long time even after she's dead. That should not be the case. It should end immediately. Not how it works. Okay, I guess that was a start that I jumped into. Or maybe it was a bubble, actually, because everything was happening at the same time, as it always does. Okay, just get out of the way of that nonsense. Pretty sure the bats are still around. Yeah. There are bats over that way. There sure are. Oh god, there's so many bats. All of the bats are still here. I hate it. Oh no. Okay, wait. illusion. Can't wait to die instantly. Well. Oh, wait. Pumpkin bombs. Okay, wait. Just block on that. No big deal. Don't... Stop dashing! Okay. Just calm down a little bit. Need to recast Sylphid if we can. That's not Sylphid! What are you doing? It's fine. Hearts are one of the best attacks we can get if we can get away. Stop canceling your heals, you idiot. Can't get pumpkins again. Okay, this is the best possible luck, and I'm going to completely squander it. Yeah, because we get another one of these. Wait, I hit her. I just needed to hit her one final time, and I won. God damn it, I don't even... Oh wow, this was... This is way longer than the original recording. Well, granted, I didn't defeat her then, that's why I gave up. So who knows how much longer it would have gone, but this is ridiculous. I thought this was gonna just end up being a normal length episode. Instead, it's literally 2 hours long. Cool. Great. Wonderful. No, we don't want adaptability, you idiot. I'm just gonna go for some more strength here. +1? But wait. Why does it say +1? Wait. Why does this make no sense? +2, +2, +2, +2, +2. Oh, it tells you how much of a benefit you get. I see. So this, from this point forward, that only gives you 2 more attack power. I see. So you kind of don't want to put more points into attack power, I guess. Oh, that's awkward. You do get a decent amount of HP, honestly. Screw it. I like even numbers for my stats. Plus, you know. I was thinking, I mean, clearly I need more health, but this was obviously not a normal situation, so I think that's good here. Yay. Defeated whoever. Stronger than Lolita! Defeated the Great Witch Lieselotte. Wait, which is it? Lolita or Lieselotte? Anyway. Did you beat her? She really was incredibly strong. I mean, yes, but also many of her attacks were just incredibly cheap, I feel. Especially, I mean, the biggest problem, I suppose, was the illusion phase. Was there a much better way to deal with it? I don't know. It seemed like a gamble every single time, and unfortunately I lost it quite a few times before it worked in my favor, but here we are. At long last. Oh, well done. That was more fun than I thought it'd be. Well then, as promised, it's time to do this and that, and no, she did not promise that. Hey, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Anyway, take this. Acquired lollipop. Lollipop, not lollipop. Anyway. Legendary item. Oh, and the magical stuff. Verithragna. Verithragna. Alright. I guess that is her staff. Honestly, during this whole fight, I wasn't really able to look at her very well. Oh, this is amazing. It's a cheat weapon. Make sure to use it properly, okay? Properly, as in to cheat and instantly win the rest of the game. We'll see. See ya! I was actually wondering if she would just give us a key for that locked door. in the room with the painting. Did we just leave like this? No. I guess I can probably just teleport out. There's the music again. Okay, enemies are still dead. I suppose we did never touch a save crystal. Okay, let's be out of here. Did I? No, surely I looked at the new synthesis recipes, right? I did do that on camera. Surely. Yeah. Because I made the bullet, okay. So I don't know why that is still displayed as new. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. Whew. Okay. We just barely leveled up from all of that nonsense. Crazy. Didn't get any more force to spend. I suppose we should probably look at the items we got, huh? That's both equipment. Interesting. Okay, makes sense. Lollipop is a sweet candy you hold in your hand to lick it. Strangely, never runs out, but has traces where someone has licked it. Gross. Defeating enemies recovers HP. I like that. I mean, the stats are obviously also ridiculous. I suppose this by itself is not necessarily game-breaking, but it is certainly very, very good. And then, of course, we got the legendary magical staff Verithragna. The pinnacle of magic staves, the end result of magical experimentation, sends a fountain of powerful dancing sparks into the air when swung. It is fire elemental. It's interesting that this actually has a specific element, so it's not necessarily going to be the best weapon in all cases. It weighs 510. What does that even mean? Apparently its range is good, but its speed is very slow. I mean, obviously I have to try it. It's one-handed. It's so slow. Oh my god. Okay. The ultimate staff, huh? I don't know about that. And that is with Herculean power equipped. Holy crap. Is this even slower? I can't even tell. Like, maybe each one of these tiny little fireballs deals like 1,000 damage. But even then, ugh. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a joke or if by the end game your weapons are going to be this weight and you're going to be strong enough, or I don't know, I guess, is it agility that makes you, I suppose it would be agility that makes you swing faster with heavier weapons, or maybe there is some sort of extra, some sort of Karen magic that works with super heavy weapons specifically or something like that. Either way, that's a bit absurd. I mean, obviously I'm going to give it a try, but oh god, even just leveling this up would be an absolute pain. Even if it levels at a relatively normal rate, just, you know, it is based on the number of hits you land, as far as I can tell. So that is gonna make that interesting. Anyway, we have mastered Gram, so I guess we're switching over to Masamune for now to level that next. And we're gonna worry about everything else at some point. Bleeding and paralysis resistance, and this one gives us defense and bleeding resistance. I mean, bleeding is annoying, for sure. And honestly, paralysis is not really as big of a deal. It runs out pretty quickly, but maybe that is because of our high paralysis resistance, if that also helps with debuffs running out faster. Obviously, 100 HP and 30 defense and absorbing health from enemies is just super, super good. So I think we're just gonna go with that. This one still allows us to breathe underwater, mostly. Wait, is it this one? Yeah. I thought it was more than 20 adaptability, but no. I suppose we really don't need that in any areas that don't have water. It's still fine. It still gives us some decent defense. But maybe at this point... Why am I using this, actually? Wait, this one's kind of bad. Maybe I just go for the attack power. Yeah, I think at this point we have so much extra defense that I can just go for the extra attack. Anyway, okay, there's Masamune. Much more reasonable. Also, skills. I mean, I don't hate Sylphid, but I guess by default I just want my attacks available. And then here... Right, we do have tank equipped now, which leaves us with 234 ST. And I was able to cast everything, even with this and the other... and eliminate on. The one thing that makes everything cost more and the other thing that reduces our overall ST. But at this point, we get 234 SD, which is, I think, enough to just cast everything. Of course, that's only going to be true until we get the next tier of spells, of skills, that are going to be more expensive, presumably. But for now, it's going to work, I think. Get Herculean Power. We don't need Undyne equipped. Oh, but we don't have enough for Thievery, so what is different, actually? Oh, I did equip Tank. Right. We just need one extra... Drunken Fist, I mean... I guess it's nice to have. Come on. I guess for normal enemies we don't need Hank. And that gives us a bit more flexibility with our ST usage. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that. Oh boy, and it's high time that I save. Holy crap. Holy crap. Anyway, that's out of the way now. I can move on with my life and the game, and I'm sorry about the 2-hour-plus episode. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. I mean, normally I would probably do some editing, but honestly, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I hope you did the same thing and skipped ahead until I eventually defeated the witch. Or if not, then, well, I don't know. Kudos, I guess, for making it through. Either way, I'm going to end this episode. I need a break. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.